Hello there. I am the Artsicle. I am a 12-year-old artist, so remember that, because if you're 12, you're not that good of an artist. But I'm just gonna try to teach you a little thing about art I like to call the face. Now, in order to draw a face, I start with a circle. You can do that, or if you're one of those people, you can start with a oval or a square. I've never seen a square starter. I've tried to draw a head with a square before, but didn't work that well. Now, according to where you want to make your person facing, draw the line. So I'll make this dude about to just cross over the line of looking full this way. Once you got that down, you can draw your chin. The chin, I start with the lines. English. And after the lines, make the jaw line. Many lines and circles in art. Just say that. Then the chin, the other side, also has to have a chin due to anatomy. I've never actually read an anatomy book, but this is the simple shape of the head. Now what you want to do is go about 1/3 of the way up from the circle to make your eye. Then I always put it halfway across the head, then halfway across again for the mouth and nose. Simple tricks like this can get you through art easily. And in order to draw the eyes, you should draw your nose first due to, once again, anatomy. Because the eyes are strange. They start at a certain place where the nose ends. They start where the nose ends. Yeah, that's just how I'll say it. This guy, I'll just make him have a big nose to make it have more dimension. And then once you got that down, you do the nostril. Most children don't draw nostrils because they say that it looks weird, but nostrils are important. They help us breathe. Now once you got that down, you want to start your eye right where the nostril ends. I start where the nostril ends. You can start right here, but I just like where the nostril ends. It doesn't really make a big difference, but I just like it like that. The eye is kind of like an almond shape, but at the bottom it's flatter. It's an ugly eye, but whatever. It should probably used to be an anime drawer, so I'm not used to smaller eyes. Now on the other side, the eye will be smaller due to, don't know what you call that, but if you were to draw a circle on a round object, turn the round object, the circle would be more of an oval looking thing. Now, once you got that, the eye does this weird thing where, due to the eyebrow, it pops out a little bit, goes in, pops out again. Then at this point, you have your cheek, and then since that's probably two popped out. Since this guy is a guy, you might be able to see his cheek or not. I don't know. But his mouth, we'll just give him a simple mouth. Line, boom. Got his mouth. And I'm pretty sure that you'd be able to see his lip at this point. So we'll draw his lip and his other lip. Now the chin pops out, because if you feel your chin, it goes out a bit. There's a little divot right here, which means that right here is where the chin will start and end. Under the lip, I just always draw a line right there to indicate that's where the end of the lip is. Then you have that weird divot thing, don't know what it's called, but it's there on your mouth. Round out this stuff a little bit. Now here's another tricky part. Oh gosh, this face is really ugly. I should probably make the eyes bigger just to make it look better. Excuse me for a second. Do 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 do. That's better. Okay. Oh, that looks so much better. Then you can do the eyelashes if you want. This is kind of the first I've ever done an eyelash on a man. But hey, it's starting to look like a girl. Whatever. Alright, so there's another circle inside of the circle where the circle meets the eye and then goes back. So this is where you'll have most shade. Then you have another part of the body, which I like to call the jawline, where you have line, line. So pretty much this is where the head is the flattest. But right here, another simple trick is where the cheekbone is. Once you know that there's the cheekbone right there, you can do all sorts of wacky stuff like make you're a person. Don't know what I was trying to say right there, but I was trying to say something and then my mind broke. But boom. And then you do your eyebrows. This is one of the worst pictures that I've done. Eyebrows. The eyebrows will be popping out a little bit on the other side due to popping outness. I've done better drawings. Like, here's one that I tried to do, but the thing broke, and I did this, and I liked it. I don't have any good Copics. I mean, I have Copics, it's just most of them are out of the ink. But here we go. Now it's starting to come together. Remember, we always just started with this circle. Once you got this down, you can easily do hair and ears. Ears begin where this line is, then they end where the nose line is. Little trick I picked up from my brother. Now we'll be able to see the other ear on the other side. He has big ears, let's just say that. Then the hairline. The hairline is wacky. It goes out from the ear down line and then up and all this wacky stuff. Wacky, 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 wacky. You know, all that jazz. But now that you've got your hairline down, you can do your neck, which actually helps me a lot to do the neck first. And necks are quite thick. They're not thin. Boom, boom. You got your vein right there. Boom. This is a weird looking guy. Whoops, sorry. My hair just got into the thing. Boom. Now the hair. Let's have him have like combed back hair. It's just a little spot. And then combed back. And this is where his scalp will be. So that's where front comb back part ends and where this happens. Boom. Okay. We'll indicate that it's combed back by adding lines. You'll have these big old sideburns. And boom. Easy hair. Once you got that done, you can add all the little wrinkles like right here. Give him some forehead wrinkles to just really indicate that this is a human being and not some strange person. He'll have kind of like a smug going on. But then the nose. You can change up the nose to make him look different. Like a whole entire different person. Boom. Alright. So yeah. Make sure to draw lightly. I just definitely didn't draw lightly over here. But hey, whatever. Now what you want to do is... I'll be right back. Just silence real quick. Crap. back. Forgot to grab these before I started the video. Alright, so, nope, not that one. Nah, I'll use this one. Now you want to go over it with your outlining pen. Sorry, I'm out of breath. I had to run upstairs twice. Alright. There we go. So, while you're doing this, I'll just tell you a story. Once upon a time, the end was near. Ha! That I was just gonna say the end. Nah. Once upon a time, the end was near. And the end was the end of all art. And Jazza and the Odd Ones Out, everyone was like, oh no, but we have art channels. So Jazza was like, don't worry mates, I'll take care of this. Because he's Australian. And he says mate a lot, I don't know. And then he went to the company of YouTube. And was like, hey, you can't do this to us. And YouTube was like, oh yeah? And he was like, yeah. And then YouTube was like, oh yeah, we can't. And that's how Jazza saved the world. The end. Did you like my story? It's a pretty good story, right? Lots of action in that one. This is extremely boring. I wouldn't be surprised if someone has clicked off of the video already, but doing the best. I don't have enough video editors, so can't tone this down to some smaller video. Sorry. But just keep on going over that. And once you're at the end of going over everything, you can erase it all. Man, this dude is ugly. But first you gotta let it dry. So just gonna... Excuse me. Yep, that should be good. Thank you, fan. Boom, now it's nice and dry. Now, erase. Dang it, it's too far up. How do I... No, I want this down. There we go. Erase all of it. Just get it out of there, and then you start to color it. Oh gosh, this guy is ugly. This is not the best of my drawings, I'll tell you that. I've done better. Oh gosh. This guy is just not a looker, I'll say that. What happened to him? It was looking good until I erased it, and I was like, oh gosh. This dude's ugly. YouTube commenters are gonna be like, bro, you're not good enough. Learned nothing. You suck. And be like, yeah, well, why did you watch the video? If I so suck. So since I just completely given up on this drawing at this point, I'll just do some cell shading. Black and white. Just because I've given up. This was going to be a good drawing, but never mind. Don't know what happened. Feel sad now. Alright, so remember when I said that these are the darkest parts? Yep. Still applies. And Just do all the darkest parts, even on the lip, the nose. Everything is dark. And then boom, 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 boom. I feel sad. It was gonna be good, and then a bunch of crud happened. Donate to the Caden charity to teach Caden how to even and how to get money good, so he can get good art supplies and not have to draw stuff like this all the time. Wait, why am I not using my super good pencil? I'm such an idiot. I have a super good pencil. It's like a 0.3 pencil, and 0.3 equals good. Why am I not using that? Wanna know why? Because I'm a stinking idiot. I can't even draw. But hey, at least you've learned something. Or not. I mean, if Jazza were to ever watch this, he'd be like, he's a child drawing. Gosh. I give up. You. Then just gotta color in this with a bunch of black darkness. There we go. And now, the hair. Boom. The hair will be dark right here. Just darker right here. And kablamo. There's your drawing, YouTube. Enjoy. Just do my little signature at the bottom there. Grr. Hope you learned something from this terrible art piece. Bye.